Hi, I'm John Prasinos, Editorial Director of Investing Daily. Welcome to my weekly weed report for Thursday, September 29. We're in a volatile bear stock market right now, but one of the shrewdest and surest ways to make money is to pinpoint investment megatrends that will unfold over the long term, regardless of whether we're in a bull or bear market, an economic expansion or recession, all of which begs the question, what will be the megatrends for the marijuana industry in 2023? My research tells me these 10 trends have unstoppable momentum. Number one, cannabis sales will rapidly grow. Several legalization measures are on the state ballots for the forthcoming U.S. midterm elections. Most of these initiatives are heavily favored to pass. As the number of legal markets grows, so will sales. Also fueling sales will be greater social and political acceptance of formerly demonized cannabis. Number two, more red states will legalize marijuana. The pot prohibitionists, most of whom live in culturally conservative states, especially in the South, the old Confederacy, well, they'll be forced to capitulate in 2023. During the November midterms in the U.S., referenda on pot normalization will occur in many states where weed is illegal, and polls in those states show that majorities of the voting public favor the change. There are proposed adult use ballot initiatives in Arkansas, North Dakota, Ohio, and South Dakota. Similarly, there are both adult use and medical ballot measures proposed in Florida, Idaho, Missouri, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Marijuana is legal for adults in 19 states and Washington, D.C. Medical marijuana is legal in 38 states and D.C. By 2023, there will literally be no state you could live in that you can't drive to a neighboring state and buy weed. Megatrend number three, there will be a proliferation of new cannabis products. We'll see cannabis become even more of a mainstream consumer product with the introduction of a wide variety of marijuana-infused products, including new flower strains, new kinds of vapes, edibles, beverages, foods, cosmetics, you name it. We'll especially see fast growth in edibles and beverages infused with either THC or CBD. The retail shelves of America will be invaded with a panoply of offerings and brands. Number four, consumers will be more demographically diverse. We're likely to see more senior citizens embrace pot use as well as a growing number of female users. Another unfolding trend is the adoption of recreational use by consumers who are currently strictly on the medical side as social taboos against marijuana continue to fall by the wayside. Megatrend number five, biotech marijuana companies will launch breakthrough medicines. Medical marijuana use is poised to soar in 2023. Several companies with cannabis-related medical treatments in the pipeline are receiving favorable results so far in clinical trials. These medicines are on the cusp of FDA approval and introduction into society, leading more doctors to prescribe medical marijuana. Number six, synthetic cannabis will enjoy exponential demand. The race for Cannabis 2.0 has been heating up, and it's poised to be one of the most disruptive trends in the marijuana industry in 2023 and beyond. Big Pharma has made huge strides in recent months to medicalize cannabis. That is, mainstream biotech companies are synthetically creating cannabis compounds in the lab that perform just like medicine. Number seven, big tobacco will increasingly join forces with pot companies. Tobacco companies will accelerate their involvement with the cannabis industry. As legal restrictions against marijuana are increasingly removed, tobacco companies will acquire or make large stakes in marijuana companies to tap into the mainstreaming of pot and also to make up for declining tobacco cigarette sales. Number eight, ditto for Big Pharma. Pot legalization has been cutting into the sales, profits, market share, and stock prices of giant drug makers, which is why these cash-rich behemoths have lobbied against lifting cannabis restrictions. However, their efforts at stopping the green rush have met with scant success. Hence, we're seeing Plan B unfold, whereby Big Pharma resorts to co-opting the unstoppable marijuana megatrend through mergers and acquisitions and other forms of direct investment. Megatrend number 9, Europe will emerge as the number 1 marijuana market. With a population of more than double that of the United States and Canada combined, Europe is set to become the world's largest legal cannabis market. North America currently dominates, but that should change next year as more and more European countries legalize weed. Across Europe, with a population of 748 million and an annual healthcare spend exceeding 2.1 trillion euros, the expectation is that the continent will become the largest world market for cannabis. And finally, number 10, marijuana companies will get more involved in psychedelics. Big Pharma is plowing considerable resources into researching psychedelics, helping pull these drugs into the pharmaceutical mainstream. Marijuana companies already are jumping aboard the bandwagon with research investments in LSD, psilocybin mushrooms, aka magic mushrooms, and other psychedelic substances with proven medical and psychological benefits. This trend will gather steam as restrictions against psychedelics are lifted in a growing number of jurisdictions. The data I've just reviewed shows that marijuana is becoming as commonplace a consumer product as beer and soda, as chewing gum and Tic Tacs. Although it's hard to say whether it will happen in 2023, it's only a matter of time before marijuana is legalized on the federal level. Count on it. This seismic event will unleash a tsunami of marijuana profits. To get ahead of the curve, I urge you to read my new book, The Wide World of Weed and Psychedelics. The product of years of painstaking research, my book is now available for sale. To order your copy, click the URL that you now see on your screen. Well, that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching.